just to complete a career with the police department. I felt good about that.
Sure. I bet you helped a lot of people.
There were at least 3.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ty Proctor.
I'm Karen Sabo, and we're the hosts of Unbearably Hot.
Our guest today is one you're going to want to stick around for. We're pleased to welcome John Matthews, Missouri State's Director of Parking.
Welcome to the show, John.
Thank you.
He'll be joining us today for our tasting of an array of hot sauces while we discuss some hot questions.
But first, take a look at this to get to know Mr. Matthews a little bit better.
I'm John Matthews. I'm the transportation manager at Missouri State. I was with the police department before here, and I was over here as a campus safety officer. I did that in the late 90s and then again in 2011 to 2014. And then I started here in 2015 with campus safety. This is my office, right this way. This is where I spend most of my time. You can never have too much screen space. We have a parking software system that keeps track of all the citations, all the permits we sell, making sure that all the events are appropriately permitted, parking lot signage is there. Of course, with the number of citations we issue, we have a lot of appeals, so I do a lot of communicating with education, with how and where to park on campus.
All right, welcome back.
So our first hot sauce today is a mild salsa-like jalapeno sauce with a tasty, smoky flavor.
Can we please bring it out? Whoa, that's a bright vest.
That's very bright.
Thank you.
So, John,
Yes.
what is your experience with spice? Do you like it?
I like it. It doesn't necessarily like me, but I can handle a little bit.
Sure you can. You must be a pretty tough guy if you're in charge of parking.
Sure, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right, and here you go. How did you wind up in Springfield?
I grew up south of here in Hollister. It was SMS at the time, 1982, when I came to college here, graduated in 87. And then I went in the Army, came back, was a police officer, did a few bicycle cop tours over here at MSU. And when I retired, I went into campus safety. And then 3 years ago, the parking, it's the transportation manager position.
I see.
Really? So you've been in Springfield for a while.
I have.
Yes. Do you have any favorite local food or restaurants?
If you grew up here, you know about Mexican Villa. It's kind of a local thing. I don't know, maybe an acquired taste.
There is 50 of them.
Yeah,
It's so many.
But of course, I like fried catfish and that type of thing. That's pretty common around here.
Well, shall we?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
So you've worked here at Missouri State for a long time. And did you say you retired? So this is sort of a retirement full-time.
It was supposed to be a retirement job. It kind of evolved.
I hear sometimes those retirements don't stick.
Correct.
Yeah.
I was fully retired for about 9 months.
Really? Yeah. And how long were you a police officer again?
22 years.
22 years.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you remember anything in particular from that time?
Well, I'll tell you the good one. We had a bad crash on North I-44, and it was me and a bunch of people that responded. 2 people were trapped in a vehicle that was on fire. It was everything that you see, and just to be a part of that. We all took our extinguishers down to the fire. There was an apartment complex across the street that they brought all their fire extinguishers, and we sat there, just did kind of a daisy chain of fire extinguishers to keep the fire down until the fire department showed up. So it was pretty dramatic.
That's crazy. That is out of a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the group effort aspect of that.
It was.
Yeah, that's great.
So it was good.
Well, maybe we can move on to our next sauce.
Sure.
Our next sauce is on the mild side, but it has a delicious garlicky kick. Sauce presenter, can we please bring out the spicy garlic?
This is one of my favorites.
Yes, garlic.
Did that last sauce sit okay with you?
I didn't even notice it,
There
actually.
you go. Yeah. Great. So what specifically led you to a career in transportation services?
Nobody starts out with that goal. When you're here at MSU enough, you realize that parking is an essential. I mean, you probably all have experienced the necessity of getting all these vehicles in a limited space. When I was in campus safety, it was frequently something that we dealt with. When the parking position came up, they asked me to fill in temporarily. And I guess that was just, I don't know, it was something different for me to do. And I've enjoyed it for the most part.
Great.
And hopefully to be bringing some modernization to the university and as far as parking goes.
Super.
I've noticed that like every single week, like especially in like Christmas lot and everything, those wooden barricades that like open and close, they're always broken.
Yeah.
Like how many of those do you guys have on like standby to like replace?
The room has about 30 that are painted up, ready to go.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's kind of an insane thing though, just driving your car through a wooden barricade just because you could park. Yes.
There's some of that.
Wow.
But if you don't know, most of our parking lots have cameras on them, so we can usually see what happens with the gate arms. Frequently, it's not a car involved. It's I guess a souvenir collection thing.
Wow.
People will physically break them off. And
really? Like just like kick them off like frat guys and stuff?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, let's try this next sauce.
I just don't want that.
Mmm.
Oh, that's got heat.
yeah, that one.
It does. That one has a little burn.
Tastes good.
Yep. That's that initial like kick. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
John, I'm going to ask you a question while you're taking care of your spice issue. So if you could be any font, what would you be?
I only have one font, Times New Roman. That is, it's basic. It gets the point across.
It's a classic.
And there's, I don't know how many millions of fonts there are, but I don't go past Times New Roman.
It's a great classic all-purpose font.
Yeah.
When I ask my students to write papers for me, that's my font that I request. Yeah. I say, don't give me any Calibri or Arial.
Right.
Because I don't want to read that.
I sent all my essays in wingdings.
Yeah, I don't write wingdings.
Yeah, it's just emojis.
Good grade. What are your favorite things about Springfield?
Good question. I mean, obviously, I've been here a lot, so it was a great place to raise my kids. Of course, I've got family close by. That's always an influence. But I've been in different places. I was out on the East Coast for a while, and there's a sense in Springfield. It's just, I know we have bad drivers, but I think there's a little bit of a more sense of community here than I experienced in other places. Now, I know a lot of that has to do with me and what you get out of the community, what you put into it. But Springfield has been very welcoming and a warm place for me and my family.
Yeah. Nice.
There are some pretty bad drivers in Springfield.
They're on it.
Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry about that.
Okay, it's time to ramp things up a little bit. Our next sauce is a fruity, uniquely flavorful sauce that's got some burn to it. And we would love the presenter to bring out our banana pino.
Whoa.
Thank you.
And if we're being honest, I don't know who that is. He just walked in here. I don't know.
In a vest.
I like the vest.
Yeah.
It's pretty stylish.
Very visible.
Parking pretty stylish.
So I'm sure that you get a lot of complaints, and that's probably part of your job, dealing with complaints. What's the most common one that you hear?
There were no spaces available.
Oh.
And that's probably true. There are frequently not spaces available right where you want them to be at that time.
Yes.
You heard it here first, folks.
I have noticed, because I pay to park in a student lot. I don't park in the faculty lot, which some of my other faculty give me a hard time about. And I've noticed in the beginning of the semester, it's really hard to find a spot in the student lot. But after about the first 6 weeks, they stop coming to class as much, and then I have no problem.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your least favorite part of your job, if you could choose one?
I don't mind the complaints because they're always learning opportunities. If you have a complaint, it's a chance to make something better. I don't know. Least favorite? It seems like I should have something ready made for that, but I really don't. I like my job. I like I like to go to school.
As long as you're happy, yeah.
Yeah. You must be very good at dealing with the complaints. For a lot of people, that would kind of wear them down.
And it does.
Yeah.
But we do what we can.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right, shall we try this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's got a flavor. What is that?
I'm like expecting every time I have it, I expect the spice again.
That's the banana pino. It's a little bit fruity, isn't it?
Yeah. That's good.
Mm-hmm. All right, we have a banana pino fan.
Well, if you don't have a least favorite part, do you have a favorite part of your job?
Sure. Despite what people might think, we don't exist to cost students money or make things hard, but we do exist to educate on where and how is appropriate to park. I love it when the light goes on and somebody, either they come in with a ticket they want to dispute and we explain the situation to them, change it to a warning, and we never see them in that capacity again. So that's really good.
Oh, great.
We keep track of all the tickets that are issued, clamps and that type of thing. And when I see that a process has worked, like we've given a clamp warning to somebody and then they don't have another citation for the rest of the semester or the next year,
Yes.
those are all good things. And that's what we want.
Yeah, of course.
So you're teaching too?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's great. Is there anything about parking here at Missouri State that you wish people knew more about?
Sure. We get frequently we will have maybe from staff or faculty that they don't like having to pay parking at the place they work. They figure that parking should be free where they work, and I understand that. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't know that the parking office doesn't receive any central funding from Missouri State. It's called an enterprise fund, and there's other places on MSU that are like that. Mm-hmm. It basically means that all our revenue, we have to generate our revenue from permit sales. There's a percentage of that from citations, but it's a small percentage of the overall revenue. So I wish people understood that when you're paying for parking, that's the only way we get lots fixed. That's how we pay a significant amount of the campus safety staff is paid out of parking. So there's a lot of reasons that we need that revenue. And I've seen other universities, the way they run their parking systems and the rates they charge, and we're extremely reasonable, probably on the low end of what you can expect to pay in other places for parking. Mm-hmm. And just that idea that, we're all, and we do have enough spots. They're not always where you want the spot to be. But we have the parking garages, we have a robust shuttle system to get you where you need to be. Mm-hmm. It's just that idea that when you're paying for the parking, it's not going to the central funding. It's only going to parking and lot maintenance that we really need to up. Yep.
Interesting. So it also supports campus safety.
It does.
Well, that's very important.
Yep.
Okay.
Good boy.
Well, it's about time we got hotter in here. We're about to move on to a similar sauce with a sweet taste but a more intense burn. Can we please bring out the spicy pineapple?
Like the banana pino, this one is also kind of fruit. Yeah, I like it. How do you deal with the stress that comes with being a department manager, especially for parking, where a lot of people have complaints about it?
Well, I one of the things they stressed as a police officer was that you can't take your job home. You have to have a separation between who you are and what your job is. Mm-hmm. And so I apply that same thing. Some things, especially in the parking and the improvements that we're trying to make, they are always with me. I'm thinking about them all the time. But I try as I can to have other hobbies, conversations with my family and friends. I try to leave the stress at home. Sometimes it works better than other days, but I'm not human like any.
What are your hobbies? Like, what do you do in your free time?
Mainly, I boink around on a keyboard.
Oh yeah.
I came to music very late in my life, but that's what I do mostly with my free time. Also, my wife and I are very much into the board games, modern board games. It's a huge industry now.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of variety in different gaming, so we do that.
My brother's really into that. What games do you usually play?
We do a lot of the card games. I don't know if you're familiar with Star Realms. That's the one that my wife always beats me at.
I think my brother plays that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And any of the competitive dueling games, we've got a lot of those.
Yeah.
Sounds like it involves swordplay. Well, I guess
There
we
is
should,
some of that.
Try this hot sauce. That one's real bright.
No.
Was he sitting okay with you?
That's more heat and less flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got some burn.
Yeah, it's mostly burn.
Are there any new parking projects that are like upcoming that you're excited for?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah?
There's the common thing in the industry now is called it's LPR, license plate recognition, and that's how we no longer have physical permits. Your license plate on your vehicle will be your permit.
Is it?
But we have to have a means to capture that. So we have to have cameras that are designed to do that. So a staff member can drive through a lot with a camera and it will catch every plate in there, and it goes into a database and can tell the parking permissions that vehicle has. It speeds up everything about the process, and you no longer have to have that sticker. And those stickers cost money too.
Yeah.
It's just we spent between shipping and the permits themselves almost $40,000 for just permits.
Stickers.
Do you know how many stickers that like you print out in a year?
Well, sure. We just placed an order. Roughly all of it, about 10,000 stickers. But that's all the different. And we have different tiers of permits.
Yeah.
We've got some 3 years that aren't expiring yet, so we're just doing the annuals and things like that. But all that won't have to be done.
It's hard to think about 12 and like 10,000 stickers just in a room.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a big box of stickers.
Yeah. All right, well, do you want to move on to the final sauce? You ready?
Certainly.
This is our hottest one, and it's definitely the spiciest. It has a sour, citrusy kick. It packs a lot of heat, and if the other ones didn't affect you or get you sweating, this one might.
Okay.
Please bring out the lemon drop.
The lemon drop. It sounds so innocent.
It does. It sounds like a child's candy.
It's very inconspicuous, like especially with like the color and everything. It's a really bright yellow.
Is that a homemade label?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who made it?
This is created by a professor in the communications department.
Can we get the name real quick?
Anyone in the studio help us with this?
Jay Howard. Jay Howard.
He's the one to blame if it hurts.
He didn't make it personally for me, did he?
He did actually. he wanted to make you suffer. That's,
You and all of our guests. So what is the one thing that you would change about parking here at Missouri State if you could?
I would definitely like it to be easier for, say it's a guest or even staff to get their permits online. Right now, it's kind of a clunky system, and I think with the virtual permits and the changes that will happen.
Great. Sounds very efficient.
Oh yeah.
We want parking to be painless.
Yes. Ooh, that's a good motto for your department. Parking that's painless.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds like a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I've got one that's kind of a runner-up.
Uh-huh.
Go park yourself.
That's pretty good.
That's better.
That's pretty good.
actually. Yeah, that's
I'll
good.
get a sticker.
Because it empowers people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Go park yourself.
Taste the lemon.
Mm-hmm.
What is your proudest accomplishment here at Missouri State?
Wait till I retire. I can answer.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, the bear line. The bear line was losing money every year, and that was happened right when I became the transportation manager. It was like, hey, you got to do something. So we sat down, and the challenge was to maintain a level of service, and cut almost $200,000 out of what we were spending. But we did it. We went from 11 routes down to 7, changed some times, and made it work.
Great.
So,
Really?
much better than it was.
Do you have a follow-up? Do you have a proudest accomplishment throughout like your whole career, like just in general, like your whole working life?
I'm not done yet.
Well, I mean, like so far.
Well, it is. I mean, just to complete a career with the police department, that was. I felt good about that.
Sure. I bet you helped a lot of people.
There were at least 3.
Throw up the top of your head.
More than a lot of people. What impression would you like to give people about yourself in the position that you're in now?
That I'm not a bad guy. I really will work with anybody in any parking situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just that simple. We start off the semester with a clean slate. People get warnings. People get opportunities to learn. That's what I want to happen. I just want people to have the right permit, park in the right place, and that's it.
Yeah. What is a goal that you would, because you're not done yet, still like to achieve in the future, either professionally or personally?
I would like to give a concert on the piano.
Oh.
Can we bring on the piano right now?
Of my own songs, because I can't read music.
Ah, I see. You play by ear.
I'm going more.
Going more?
Look at that.
He's
All right.
he's sunning me. Oh my
Hey,
god.
John Matthews is a
I'm
tough
almost out of
guy.
my milk and bread.
I want to see the LPR system in. I would like to see. We lease vans to departments.
Huh?
We would like to upgrade that to have new, amazing vehicles for department use.
Nice.
Those two things. If I can get that done, I'll be very pleased.
Super.
Sorry, if we're going to get it done.
Yeah. I'll be in touch about those vans for a field trip.
Yes. Have you used them before?
No, not yet.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We'll talk.
Can I get some more milk over here?
Well, thank you, Mr. Matthews, so much for joining us today and letting us feed you these hot sauces. Do you have anything you'd like to say before I go?
No, I just really appreciate the opportunity. Always appreciate the chance to talk about parking and, let people know we're not really the bad guys.
Well, great.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Unbearably Hot. Until next time, stay saucy, everyone.